my Losi B around the living room, so thought, what the hell, I might as well throw the camera up and do a little live. Not sure if anybody will want to check this out or not, but some people came around the last time, so you never know. Just give me a second while I get everything set up here. So here's my Losi B. You guys probably seen these before. No big deal. Now I just got to get the battery put in. So I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. A nice quiet Sunday. Give me a second here while I get this hooked up. Hey, how are you guys this morning? Mudding Masters and Nothing Stock. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Good start to the day. Alright, let's not forget to turn this on. So I just got some blankets set up for a little guard. And it's a little hard to see, but I'm going to race it around the kitchen and back in the living room. I got a little bit of a jump in between the two. See if I can fix this camera a little bit. I'm not real good at this, but I am getting a little better. Alright, how's that looking? I'm a better driver? Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm not that great. Do you think this Micro B is good practice indoors over the winter? Oh. Easy to lose traction out there. Wish I had more room. I'd do more of a track, but looks like fun. Yeah, the crawlers are fun for indoor use too, but this is like the same price as what, one of the base camps. So a little bit of variety. I should have maybe plugged in the battery for my crawler too, but the servo's going dead on it, so I gotta order a new servo for it. I think I'm gonna go with what is it called? Servo Beast from Mofo RC. Yeah, I think that's what I'll put in my SCX. Oh, got a little squirrely. think this servo needs set up too. I can steer way tighter to the left than I can to the right. I imagine that's just something you gotta set up. I haven't used the servos yet. Okay, yeah, the black label. Pretty sure that's another one of the Moto servos. Just a little bit cheaper. I think that one was like $10 cheaper than the Servo Beast. Oh yeah, some nice air off that one. Yeah, mofo. Yeah, I noticed that they're now offering some stuff for the Micro B too. I believe it's like a motor mount plate and some metal gears and a motor. But I'm pretty happy with this right out of the box. Lost it there for a second behind the wall. Four people in the house watching. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, took that bounce there. Yeah, you can see how much sharper it turns when I go this way. She just spins on a dime. So I got a lot more turning angle going left than I do right. So what's everybody getting up to today? Just taking it easy and relaxing day, or what? hung up. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, the Mini looks pretty cool too, but I don't think it'd be good for indoor use like this. I think you'd have a little more fun with the Mini over the Micro if you had a decent track to run. But I don't, so Micro B in the living room it is. I hear that the Mini B is really good too, though. At least in the couple videos I've watched. I'm not sure. I think it's just the end points. I don't really notice anything wrong with the suspension. Here, let me see. Yeah, you can see there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Doesn't seem to turn quite as fast or as far to the right as it does to the left. I'm sure that's just the endpoints, the way it came just wasn't quite set up right. At least I assume. I'm by no means a professional. Oh man, that's what hooked me again. Yeah, you could see that. That's cool. Yeah, low teens. It's been in the negatives here. We got probably a foot or two of snow in the last couple days, so haven't really had any RCs outside other than a little bit of crawling in the snow. I think it'd be cool if there's like a patio or a little bar or something that you go to that has a track for these. But I live in a small town, so there's not really much for RC in my area. So I gotta make my own fun. Oh yeah. Just started snowing, that's pretty good. I live in Ontario, Canada. Yeah, I'm not sure what the temperature is today, but our winter hasn't been too bad yet. We had snow for a week or two, and then it all kind of melted, and then the last couple of days it came back, which is kind of disappointing because my father's been trying to make a skating rink for the grandkids, and it's just every time it gets cold enough to make it, we get like a week of warm weather, which would just destroy it again. So he's kind of hoping that the cold weather will stick around so he can get his ice rink finished and actually some use out of it. I know that's a real Canadian problem there when your ice rink melts on you. It actually takes a lot of work to get a backyard skating rink done. That empty Christmas paper roll works perfect for a little barrier. Oh, still got a few people watching. yeah, if some people find this mildly entertaining, I'll maybe do it more often. 'Cause I often just, charge up a battery and sitting around, got nothing better to do. We'll, do some indoor crawling or with my new mini Micro B. I heard that these are on back order now, and well, I'm not surprised. The price, they seem to really do well. Got it. I really gotta slow down when I'm going to the right. Can't turn nearly as sharp. Yeah, that's one thing about around here. Usually everybody's pretty quick to deal with the snow. Well, I think I'm losing focus. Keep crashing. Oops. Crash and burn. Just checking to see how much hair my back drive picked up. Looks like I did an alright job sweeping the floor. Not too many of them. I have a few different RCs. I got an X Max that I like taking out and hitting some big jumps and bashing. Then I got a Losi LMT that, well, I try not to bash it quite as heavily, but I would like to get into more of the, like the Monster Jam sort of jumps with it this summer. And then I got a couple beginner bashers, Arma Gorgon and in an Arma Granite. So I like doing a little bit of bashing and like getting those out in my backyard this summer. I'll maybe do some more like lives from the backyard, maybe backyard barbecuing, bashing, and running some laps. I also have just a little beginner airplane, a Cub Sport 2, so I get it out sometimes and fly it. And last summer I picked up a little pro boat, so it does pretty well all my RCs right now. As for the future, I hope to maybe get a trail truck that I can just take out on walks, like nature walks, do some filming with that. Then I've also thought about maybe picking up like a crawler, like a competition crawler. I was looking at the Red Cat Fusion. The Red Cat Ascent Fusion. I've been debating about getting it. Yeah, I kind of just got back into the hobby a few years ago and wanted to test out, I wanted a little bit of everything, so I first picked up the Granite, Arma Granite, and I picked up the wrong one. I got the Granite Boost. I should have just went and bought the 3S version. But I just mess with electric ready to runs usually. And I don't know, I keep debating whether I want to build a little racetrack in my backyard, and if I end up doing that, I think I will pick up a couple of the Mojave Groms. Maybe pick up a couple of those and build a little track to race around my backyard. I don't have a huge backyard, so I think maybe that would be a good size for it. Yeah, I like the scale stuff too. I'm not so much into the bulldozers and loaders and stuff because that's what I do for my day job. So I guess running an RC dozer after sitting one all day or loader or whatever, it's just not as appealing. But I do like those really scale trucks. Like I've been thinking about maybe getting an RC four-wheel drive, the Scottsdale hard body for a trail truck. But then I wouldn't really want to take it rock crawling because I'd be afraid to scratch up the nice body. They're expensive. Well, that and some of that heavy equipment RC is like super expensive too. Now, I'm sure you can find some that aren't as expensive. Yeah, those hard body trucks that they make look really nice in scale and everything. They look so badass. Like the one Jason just built there last night on his live, that white pickup, just looks so nice. And you know, it might not crawl as well, but I don't think that's really the point. Battery life in this thing seems pretty good too. I'm not sure how long I've been going for, but seems to last. Yeah, I haven't done any die casts yet, but I'll show you what I got here. These are old Tonka toys. They're pretty beat up. See if on the bottom there you can see it says Tonka. But I thought it'd be cool to see if I could maybe Dremel these out. Maybe get that body apart and see if I can put it on a SCX or something. And then just, I don't know, just to make it look like an old Tonka toy that you can drive around. Someday I might, but I don't know. It's almost a shame just cutting these apart. They're so old. But I actually thought it'd be like, wouldn't it be cool if you could take that tire off, clean it all up, repaint it, and then tap holes into it, and then actually mount the original Tonka tires? But again, it's not going to perform very well. It's just kind of be fun, I think, just to have the old school antique Tonka truck that you could actually drive. And then I wouldn't even have to paint the patina and rust on it. It's got all original. Maybe someday I'll actually follow through and try doing that project. See, and that's why I put these blankets and towels down, because you never know when I just might smash into the wall. I don't have anything really highly upgraded. Yeah, not really. I want to upgrade all my stuff, but every time I go and start pricing stuff out, I end up getting a new RC car instead of upgrades. I put some rims on this, some brass Endura rims and some RC four-wheel drive tires on it, but yeah, that caused my servo to burn out, so I'm going to upgrade the servo next. And I don't think I'll put much more money into this as of right now. I just want to get that up and running. And then my Granite Boost, I did the four-wheel drive boost kit for it and burnt out like 3 different motors. So now I'm going to have to switch it to brushless. Probably in the spring I'll do that. And basically just upgrading it to keep it going. I don't really like the idea of having RCs kicking around that don't work. And as of right now, the Granite's really the only one that's not running for me, so I was going to do the 3S boost box that Arma came out with for the boost line, but it's like something like 350 bucks or something, like ridiculous. So I think I'm just going to go with like a cheap brushless motor in the ESC, because I burnt out a few motors in it, and then I wore off the sprocket for the gear or whatever, like the slipper clutch gear, so I got picked up a metal replacement for it, but yeah, the brush motor started smoking within like 3 minutes of running it like that, so I just parked it and left it. It's just overheating too much on the brush motor. I got a bearing kit that's ready to go into my X-Max. I would like to get it back into top bashing performance, because if you've seen some of my videos, I go out to the gravel pit and find a nice big pile I can send it off of. Got some pretty mad air with it. And haven't really broke much on it. A couple brackets here and there, but that's about it. I picked it up used, so it already had a fair bit of wear and tear on it. And I think that's why it needs new bearings. It actually came with the bearing kit, I just haven't put them in yet. Oh yeah, that's cool. Building it from a kit. Yeah, that'd be fun. I've never really built any kits until I got my Gorgon, but that doesn't really count as a kit. I mean, most of the hard stuff is already put together for you. Yeah, the crawlers are cool. I built a little rock garden along the side of my house there, so hopefully next year we'll get some people over to do some crawling on it. I've never done any crawling competitions before or anything like that, but maybe just some friendly crawling. And my little rock garden still has lots of room to grow, so I don't know, maybe each summer we'll add to it, change it up. Yeah, and I don't know, like, crawler comps is cool and everything, but like, if you're wanting to win them, you gotta set up a rig basically designed for competition. I think it's more fun if people just show up. It's more of like show off your rigs more than how competitive you can make it crawl. Yeah, that didn't sound good. Well, it looks fine. Yeah, sometime I guess it'd be fun to do like a competition, but maybe just have like no real big cash prize or entry fees or anything like that. Just maybe a few little prizes for people. Yeah. That, and I'm thinking like anybody who comes isn't going to really be into the hobby. They're just going to be people that think that it's cool and go out and buy a ready to run and bring it over to drive, right? Like, I just picked up my niece and nephew base camps for Christmas, so I hope they'll come over with their trucks and we can do a little crawling together when the snow melts. That's kind of why I thought if I built a track, I'd get a few of the Mojave Groms, because when people come over, they all want to try. I can just switch that down to 50% and put it in the hands of anybody, and they can race it around the track, and I don't think I'd have to worry about them breaking too much on it. Holy, how long has this battery been going? It's been lasting a while. Oh yeah, those Riero buggies look kind of fun too. I was checking them out. It seems like you get a lot for the price. These in here from Taco Bell. Running masters. I hope you're doing well, Mason from Taco Bell. Yeah, is that the Riarlo or whatever? Nothing stock. Yeah. Yeah, they look pretty sweet. Hey, RC Modified. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the living room live with the Losi Micro B. You might think driving around in circles would get boring after a bit, but no, surprisingly it's not. Oh yeah, some stunt flips there. Oh, that's it. I just killed it. Battery's dead. Well, there you go. If you're wondering how long they last, just see how long this live was. Oh yeah, a bit of hair. I'll have to pull that apart and clean all the hair out of there. It's the only bad thing about running these inside. You got a mop of hair on your head. Yeah, almost an hour. Yeah, that's... Mind you, I don't really get it up to speed in here much, but still good. Some good fun just sitting in the living room. For $100, you can't go wrong. Pick one of these up. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me while I had some fun ripping, guys. I think I'll end the stream here, so have a good one. Take care. Peace, everybody.